Hi everyone, welcome to today's class. Myself G. Veeranna, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, JVR Government College, Sattupalli. Today's our topic is chemical properties of amines. After completion of this topic, you are able to understand about Hinsberg process, carbyl-amine reaction, phase transfer catalyst, and distinction between primary, secondary and tertiary amines, and comparison between aromatic and aliphatic amines, and few of reactions of benzene diazonium chloride, maybe diazotization reaction, preparation of benzene diazonium chloride. Hinsberg process. Hinsberg separation of amines already we have explained in the previous class. Primary and secondary amines reacts with Hinsberg reagent, that is benzene sulfonamyl chloride, and forms this one, that is monoalkyl benzene sulfonamide, and upon elimination of HCl it on reaction with NaOH it gives a water soluble product. Whereas secondary amines on treating with Hinsberg reagent gives dialkyl benzene sulfonamide, and this is insoluble in NaOH, and tertiary amines does not react with Hinsberg reagent, no reaction with Hinsberg reagent. And the next reaction is carbyl-amine reaction. And this reaction is also known as isocyanide test. That means for the identification of primary amines only. This test is identification of primary amines. So primary amines on heating with chloroform in presence of potassium hydroxide forms a bad smelling compound, that is isocyanide. This reaction is known as carbyl-amine reaction, and this is the identification test for primary amines. So we take RNH2, that is the primary amine, and chloroform CHCl3, and 3 moles of KOH, and delta gives rise to RNC, plus 3 moles of KCl plus 3 moles of water. So this RNC is known as isocyanide or carbyl-amine. And secondary, tertiary amines does not give this reaction. Secondary and tertiary amines does not give this reaction. So this reaction is used to identify only primary amines. So From the mixture of primary, secondary, tertiary amines, we can use only identification test for primary amines. So this reaction is known as, this reaction is called as isocyanide test. Isocyanide test. If you take aniline C6H5NH2 and the same this, and the product is C6H5NC. So this is phenyl isocyanide, FIC. Whereas if you take methylamine CH3NH2, we got CH3NC, methyl isocyanide, MIC. Okay, this is the carbylamine test or isocyanide test, carbylamine reaction or isocyanide test. And PTC, so phase transfer catalyst, PTCs, phase transfer catalysts. So definition is already in PTC. In the organic nucleophilic substitution reactions, that means substitution reactions, the nucleophiles are soluble in water and the organic reactants are soluble in organic solvents. As a result, the two reactants are in different phases. Okay, two reactants are in different phases. So making the nucleophilic substitution reaction is very difficult. So for example, if we take RCl, this is RC RCl, this is alkyl halide, plus NaCN, this is sodium cyanide. It is soluble in organic solvent, and this is soluble in water, and the reaction is very slow and it forms RCN plus NaCl. So nucleophilic substitution reactions in these two species, one is the organic soluble component and another is the water soluble component, and the reaction is very slow and the products are alkyl cyanides and sodium chloride. Whereas if we take a phase transfer catalyst, that is PTC, a phase transfer catalyst, that is PTC, a substance which dissolves in both aqueous and organic solvents, and it reacts with the nucleophile and transfer it into the organic layer. A PTC is a substance which dissolves in both aqueous and organic layers, and it reacts with the nucleophile and transfers it into the organic layer. So our quaternary ammonium salts, that is R4N plus X minus, R4N plus X minus, this is the quaternary ammonium salt, is useful for PTCs. So which is sufficiently large alkyl groups are soluble in both aqueous and organic phases, and it acts as a PTC. This acts as a PTC. So this reaction can be taken into R dash Cl, this organic phase, and NaCN aqueous phase, and presence of PTC, that is R4N plus X minus, and reaction is very fast, and RCN plus NaCl. This is the organic and this is the aqueous. By adding small amount of quaternary ammonium halides to this nucleophilic substitution reaction, it crosses the interface between the two phases and carries the nucleophile Cn minus from aqueous layer to organic layer, thereby facilitates substitution reaction, nucleophilic substitution reactions. So PTC, that is quaternary ammonium halides, can also carries the nucleophile formed in the reaction, that is Cl minus, into the aqueous layer. So if you take this reaction, in a reaction vessel, so if this is the reaction vessel and here is reactants R plus, and this is the RCl plus R4N plus X minus, and this is the organic layer, and this is aqueous layer, and this is the layer barrier. So this form transfers from here to here. So simply we can understand the process in that what is involved in this reaction, that is a phase transfer catalyst. PTC is a substance which dissolves in both aqueous and organic layers, and it reacts with the nucleophile and transfers it into the organic layer, aqueous to organic layer. So quaternary ammonium salts are soluble in both phases, aqueous and organic phases, and can act as PTCs. On adding the small amount of R4N plus X minus to this nucleophilic substitution reaction, the nucleophile Cn minus forms aqueous layer to organic layer, thereby facilitating nucleophilic substitution reaction. Okay, then reaction with HNO2, and this is already you have explained, and I can repeat this reaction one more time. A reaction of nitrous acid with aliphatic amines in cold acidic solution can be used to distinguish between primary, secondary and tertiary amines. Primary amines reaction with HNO2 and N2 gas is formed, and nitrogen and water, and ethanol also formed. So this can be easily identified that N2 gas evaluation from clear solution, And secondary amines on reaction with HNO2 insoluble yellow oil formed, that is N-nitroso-amine is formed. Tertiary amines, a clear solution, ammonium salt is formed. Ammonium salt is formed. And distinction between primary, secondary and tertiary amines. Primary, secondary and tertiary amines. So here we have serial number, and this is the test, and this is the primary amine, secondary amine and tertiary amine. Primary amine, secondary amine and tertiary amine. And the first one is reaction with nitrous acid. This is our HNO2. Primary amines forms alcohol with the evolution of nitrogen. Alcohol forms alcohol with evolution of nitrogen gas. Secondary amines forms nitroso-amine, which gives Lieberman nitroso reaction. Lieberman's nitroso reaction. And tertiary amines forms nitrite in cold, which on heating gives nitroso-amine and which responds Lieberman's test. Lieberman's test. And the second one is reaction with chloroform and alcoholic KOH. That is the carbylamine reaction. We have explained this one. So primary amines forms pungent smelling carbylamine, phenyl isocyanide or methyl isocyanide. Whatever the primary amine we have taken, the corresponding isocyanide is formed, and this is the useful for identification of primary amines, and whereas secondary amines does not undergo this reaction, and tertiary amines also does not react with chloroform and alcoholic KOH. And there is no carbylamine reaction for secondary and tertiary amines. And then third one is the reaction with CS2 and mercury chloride, mustard oil reaction. So carbon disulfide and mercury chloride. So primary amines forms alkyl isothiocyanate having mustard oil like odor, whereas secondary and tertiary amines no reaction takes place with mustard with carbon disulfide and mercury chloride. And the fourth one, reaction with Hinsberg reagent. This is the separation method of primary, secondary and tertiary amines from this from the mixture. And primary amines on reaction with Hinsberg reagent forms monoalkyl sulfonamide, which is a soluble in alkali, that is NaOH or KOH. And the secondary amines on reaction with Hinsberg reagent forms dialkyl sulfonamide, which is insoluble in alkali, whereas tertiary amines no reaction with Hinsberg reagent. And the fifth one, reaction with diethyl oxalate. Primary amines react with diethyl oxalate, form solid dialkyl oxamide, whereas secondary amines forms dialkyl oxamic ester, that is liquid, and tertiary amines no reaction. And the sixth one is reaction with acetyl chloride, CH3COCl. So primary amines reacts with acetyl chloride, forms acetyl derivative, that is amide, So CH3COCl reacts with primary amine, gives corresponding acetyl derivative, that is amide. And secondary amines forms acetyl derivative amide, but tertiary amines does not react with acetyl chloride. And the seventh one, reaction with methyl iodide, and primary amines on reaction with methyl iodide takes up 3 moles of methyl iodide to form quaternary ammonium salt. And secondary amines reaction with methyl iodide takes up 2 moles of methyl iodide to form quaternary ammonium salts, whereas tertiary amines takes only 1 mole of ethyl iodide and forms quaternary ammonium salts. So these are the few distinctions between primary, secondary and tertiary amines. And if we have already given in reaction forms these three and this also, and the next one is distinction between aromatic and aliphatic amines. So aromatic amines is the example of aniline, and aliphatic amines is the example of ethylamine. We can take this is ethylamine and here is aniline. So the first one, there are insoluble, these are insoluble in water with characteristic. So aromatic primary amines are all aromatic amines are insoluble in water, and aliphatic amines are soluble in water with odor, and the second one is with nitrous acid aniline gives salt, and with nitrous with forms ethyl alcohol with nitrous acid, HNO2 with primary amines, aliphatic primary amines forms nitrous acid, forms ethyl alcohol and liberates nitrogen gas. And aromatic amine is very susceptible to oxidation, and aliphatic amine is not easily oxidized. Aromatic amines with aromatic aldehydes bases are obtained, and the no reaction with aldehydes. Aliphatic amines no reaction with aldehydes. And the fifth one is aromatic amines undergo coupling reactions, and no coupling reactions aliphatic amines. And aromatic amines undergo substitution reactions in the benzene nucleus, and aliphatic amines do not take place substitution reactions. So these are the distinctions between aromatic and aliphatic amines. So far we have completed nomenclature, identification, nomenclature of amines, classification of amines, and physical properties of amines, and chemical properties of amines, and few named reactions, that is Hinsberg reaction or Hinsberg reagent separation method, carbylamine reaction, and PTC, and a few other reactions, and distinction between primary, secondary, tertiary amines, and distinction between aromatic and aliphatic amines, and basic nature of amines, and distinction between primary, secondary, tertiary amines, basic nature, and distinction between aliphatic amines and aromatic amines of basic nature of aliphatic amines and aromatic amines. Now aryl diazonium salts. Aryl diazonium salts, this is also we can write as C6H5N2X. Benzene diazonium halides. Benzene diazonium halides. In place of X we can take as Cl, benzene diazonium chloride. So aromatic diazonium salts characterized by the presence of a diazo group, that is N plus triple bond N. This is on benzene nucleus. So N2Cl or N triple bond N This is the positive charge, this is, and X minus. Okay. Aromatic diazonium salts characterized by the presence of diazo group, that is N plus double bond N, triple bond N on benzene nucleus, were discovered by Peter Grices in 1858. These are represented by the formula ArN2 plus X minus, where Ar stands for aryl radical like phenyl, toluene, etc., while X minus may be anion like Cl minus, Br minus, HSO4 minus, NO3 minus, and BF4 minus, etc. These are usually obtained by the action of nitrous acid, NaNO2 plus HCl. On the primary aromatic amines, these are obtained by the action of nitrous acid, NaNO2 plus HCl on the primary aromatic amines. Example, aniline, toluene, etc. in cold 0 to 5 degrees centigrade. This is the condition for this reaction, 0 to 5 degrees centigrade or ice cold condition, and here is the aromatic primary amine, that is aniline, and HNO2 plus HCl, that is got from NaNO2 plus HCl, and gives rise to ArN2Cl, arene diazonium chloride or benzene diazonium chloride plus H2O, arene diazonium chloride plus H2O. So this is C6H5N2Cl. So here NH2 aniline plus HNO2 plus 2HCl and 0 to 5 degrees centigrade, and N2Cl plus H2O. So that is aryl diazonium salt. And the process of converting primary aromatic amine into diazonium salt is known as diazotization. The process of converting a primary aromatic amine into a diazonium salt is known as diazotization. And preparation of benzene diazonium chloride. Benzene diazonium chloride is prepared by adding slowly an ice cold aqueous solution of sodium nitrite to an ice cold solution of amine in excess of dilute hydrochloric acid. That is, NaNO2 plus HCl gives NaCl plus HNO2. And aniline C6H5NH2 plus HCl, C6H5NH2HCl, aniline hydrochloride. So this is the C6H5 and NH3 and Cl, that is NH2 and HCl, aniline hydrochloride plus HONO. This is HNO2, and eliminating fraction is 2 moles of water. This is the water, and C6H5N plus triple bond N and Cl minus. So this is the eliminating fraction, that is water molecule, and this is our benzene diazonium halide, that is N triple bond N plus and Cl minus. Mechanism. It involves following steps. 1. Protonation of nitrous acid NaNO2 plus HCl to form electrophilic nitrosonium ion, that is NO plus. Electrophilic nitrosonium ion, that is NO plus in the first step. And the second step, you can observe here, first step, HNO2 plus H plus NO and O plus H2, that is elimination of H2O and NO plus is formed. It is nitrosonium ion. And the second is the electrophile NO plus nitrosonium ion reacts with the lone pair of electrons at nitrogen atom of the NH2 group to form N-nitrosoamine. So this is the aniline, and this nitrosonium ion attacks to the or reacts with this pair of electron on the nitrogen, and C6H5NH2 plus NO. And one of the proton elimination can takes place in third step, that is the N-nitrosoamine undergoes 2 proton transfers from nitrogen to oxygen in 2 stages. So that is this proton in and C6H5NH and NO, and another C6H5NH double bond OH, this is taken, and another proton elimination, that is C6H5N double bond N and OH. So this is the next one. And the fourth step is loss of water molecule to form diazonium cation. So here is the elimination of water, and this is C6H5N plus triple bond N. This is diazonium cation. And the last step, the diazonium cation takes up Cl minus to form diazonium salts. So that is C6H5N plus triple bond N and Cl minus, that is benzene diazonium chloride. So mechanism involves in few steps, that is the step 1, that is formation of nitrosonium ion NO plus, and the second is attacking of nitrosonium ion at nitrogen atom, and the third step is proton transfers from nitrogen to oxygen in 2 stages, and loss of water molecule to form diazonium cation, and adding of Cl minus ion to form diazonium chloride. And limitations of diazotization. Aryl amines carrying electron withdrawing substituents like NO2 plus, SO3H and COH etc. in the ring are difficult to diazotize because the nucleophilic character of the NH2 nitrogen is reduced by partial withdrawal of the unshared electron pair on nitrogen in the nucleus. So if the aryl amines carrying electron withdrawing substituents like NO2, SO3H, COH, then it is difficult to diazotization because the electrophilic character of the amine is reduced by the partial withdrawal of unshared electrons of nitrogen on the nucleus. So presence of NO2, this will be happened because this pair of electron is shared to this nucleus. So importance of benzene diazonium salts. Importance of benzene diazonium salts. Aromatic diazonium salts are very important synthetic intermediates. Aromatic diazonium salts are very important synthetic intermediates. In most of the reactions, N2Cl group is replaced by the other atom or groups, that is SN1 reactions, and C6H5 plus ion being the electron deficient species obtained from C6H5N2Cl. So aromatic diazonium salts or benzene diazonium salts are very important synthetic intermediates. Very important in synthetic intermediates. So that is the synthesis of benzene. So if benzene diazonium chloride we have, in presence of ethanol, we take elimination of nitrogen, evolution of N2 gas, and formation of these byproducts, we got benzene. But actually absolute alcohol decomposes on heating to give hydrogen and thus acts as a reducing agent. So ethanol upon boiling, aldehyde, acetaldehyde and H2, and this one C6H5N2Cl, hypophosphorus acid H3PO2, benzene N2 and HCl. Benzene N2 and HCl. And synthesis of phenol. This is synthesis of phenol. So C6H5N2Cl, benzene diazonium chloride plus water in presence of dilute H2SO4, and on boiling we got C6H5OH phenol plus N2 and HCl. So this reaction is replacement by OH, replacement of N2Cl by OH. And sulfuric acid is used to avoid coupling of C6H5OH with benzene diazonium chloride. So using of H2SO4 is to avoid the coupling reaction, and another important reaction is replacement of halogens. This is the Sandmeyer reaction. Replacement by halogen Cl or Br and Cn groups. So benzene diazonium chloride plus CuCl, we got phenyl chloride or chlorobenzene, N2 plus CuCl, chlorobenzene, and CuBr, bromobenzene, C6H5Br, N2 plus CuCl, and here CuCN, phenyl cyanide or benzonitrile. So replacement of chlorine or bromine or cyanide groups, replacement by these groups. These groups can be replaced with N2Cl and forms corresponding halides, chlorobenzene, bromobenzene and benzonitrile, etc. This is the Sandmeyer reaction. And one more important reaction, that is Gattermann reaction. The use of copper powder in place of cuprous salt is common, and the reaction is now named as Gattermann reaction. benzene diazonium chloride Cu plus HCl gives Cu6H5Cl and N2. This is the chlorobenzene, and here is the bromobenzene, here is the benzonitrile. Replacement by iodide ion is achieved simply by adding Ki to diazonium salt. So benzene diazonium chloride, on treating with potassium iodide, we got iodobenzene plus N2 plus KCl, iodobenzene plus N2 plus KCl, and replacement by fluorine. So this is a Bald-Siemens reaction. So benzene diazonium chloride and HbF4, that is C6H5N2 plus BF4 minus, and upon heating we got fluorobenzene and boron trifluoride and nitrogen gas. And coupling reactions. So synthesis of azodies or coupling reaction. Condensation of diazonium salts with aromatic amines in mildly acidic solution or with phenols in mildly alkaline solution to form colored substances called azodies, and this reaction is known as coupling reaction. So here this is the benzene diazonium chloride ArN2Cl, and this is the aniline, and presence of H plus and pH is 4 to 5, and this is para-aminobenzene. So elimination of HCl. Here benzene diazonium chloride and phenol, and basic condition OH minus, and pH is 9 to 10, and para-hydroxyazobenzene. So elimination of, here also elimination of HCl, and diazotized sulfonilic acid undergoes coupling reaction with N-dimethyl aniline to form methyl orange, a well-known indicator used in acid-base titrations. So this is the methyl orange. So here diazotized sulfonilic acid. So this is the SO3 minus Na plus and N2 plus Cl minus, and treating with N-dimethyl aniline, and this is the methyl orange. And it is used as an indicator in acid-base titrations. And coupling reactions, in few more examples, that is the benzene diazonium chloride, aniline, diazobenzene, this is yellow diazobenzene, and 40 degree centigrade para-aminobenzene. And fluorination, this is already explained we have. When treated with fluoroboric acid HbF4, an aryl diazonium salt is converted into a fluorobenzene. This reaction is called Schumann reaction. So this is benzene diazonium chloride and HbF4, and this is the fluorobenzene. And Sandmeyer reaction, this is also we have explained already. So replacement of N2 by chlorobromo or cyano. So the Sandmeyer reaction utilize copper salt CuX and enable the installation of a halogen on a cyano group on aromatic ring. This is the aniline, NaNO2, and this is diazonium halide, and this is the halobenzene. So this is the diazonium chloride, that is diazonium ion, and treating with CuBr, this is the bromobenzene, and treating with chloride CuCl, chlorobenzene, treating with CuI, that is iodobenzene, treating with CuCN, that is benzonitrile. So far we have learned about what is diazotization reaction and what are the process involved for the preparation of benzene diazonium chloride, and few important synthetic routes for synthesis of compounds by using benzene diazonium chloride as important synthetic reagent as intermediate synthetic preparations. So by synthesis of methyl orange and few of dyes and substitution of chloro, bromo, iodo, cyano, that is the most important reactions like Sandmeyer reaction, Schumann reaction. So from this we have completed the amines and we can conclude here. Thank you one and all.